Alright, hello and welcome to another episode in the mini-series of every WrestleMania WrestleMania main event, if I could speak, would be in joy right now. This is WrestleMania 8, in case you weren't aware by the title. I was meant to do this last night, but I came back from college and I felt really unwell. I'm still don't feel 100%. But we'll get this one done. I was going to do an episode of The Walking Dead today, but I think that's probably not going to happen now. I don't know when the next Walking Dead episode will happen, but we've got this one, and I'll try and get as many WrestleMania main event things done as I can, so I can cover it when I'm away. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got Sid Justice taking on Hulk Hogan, and the fun part is, I get to play Sid Justice this one because Hulk Hogan wins by DQ, but I've got to get myself disqualified, so I get to beat up Hulk Hogan a little bit, which is a positive. So here we go, WrestleMania 8.
This is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good, is it, Michael? I wouldn't put your money on that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Harvey Williamson. From
I also think I forgot to switch the time limit on, so that's fine. That's not a big deal.
SID Justice.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE
Here comes Sid Justice.
Apparently
this match went 18 minutes, so it's going to be enjoyable. 18 minutes before I have to actually lose the match myself through my own actions. This could be fun. But anyway, there's no build for this. I mean, there is a build for this, but I guess it kind of ties in with the world title. Well, we'll read it anyway. The original plan for the main event was a long-awaited bout between Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan for the WWF Championship. The meeting between the two legends was even promoted on a television in a mock press conference where WWF President Jack Tunney had announced Hogan as the #1 contender to Flair's WWF Championship. Both Flair and Hogan had wrestled each other in several house matches and a televised tag team match, but not in a televised main event singles match. WrestleMania 8 was changed to a double main event with Hogan wrestling Sid Justice, while Flair wrestled Randy Savage. For storyline purposes, Sid Justice lobbied to wrestle Hulk Hogan due to tension starting between that year's Royal Rumble, where Hogan was eliminated by Sid Justice. This maneuver on Sid's part led Hogan to helping rival Ric Flair eliminate Justice and then win not only the Royal Rumble but the WWF Championship in the process. This would make Ric Flair only the second man to win both the WWF and NWA World Heavyweight titles, the first being the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. So pretty much the point is that Sid eliminated Hogan in the 1992 Royal Rumble. Hogan obviously was not very happy about that. Helped Ric Flair eliminate Sid to win the title. Sid obviously felt it was an injustice, which it was. So I don't know how he's the heel and Hogan's the babyface, but it is what it is. And it's led to tonight. Why it's main eventing is absolutely beyond me, but Hulk Hogan and Sid Justice will main event this WrestleMania. But I don't think I put the timer on, so I'll try to be better organised for tomorrow's WrestleMania match. I may take it this afternoon where I just record a bunch of these WrestleMania main event things, so I've got plenty. So I've got ready, like I've got them all ready to go, scheduled every day I'm away. So at least something's going up on the channel. And obviously once I'm back, we'll get to the regularly scheduled programming.
Don't you know, Corey, Hogan feeds off the energy from the WWE Universe. It's going to power him through this match.
It's kind of a weird kind of week because I'm going away on Saturday. I'm not coming back till the following Wednesday.
No, terrible. At least you and Hogan have the same hairline.
And there might be a chance that career mode happens on Friday instead of Thursday. Again, I know the schedule's getting messed up anyway, so I might have to move to Friday instead of Thursday. We'll see. There's a couple of things up in the air right now. Alright. So Sid and Hogan in the WrestleMania main event. Goodness knows why, but at least we get to beat up Hogan a little bit. It's fine by me. It just feels good not having to play as Hogan. Which, I mean, we did at WrestleMania 6, we played as a Warrior, but still, 901 count. Sid breaking out. Yeah, I forgot to put a timer on, so we'll try and time around 18 minutes.
Oh, look at this. Takedown.
Because that is the...
Hogan winning that exchange.
I mean, it's not... I don't know if that's the official length of the match, but it felt like longer, to be honest with you. Just because how boring the match was, but it is what it is.
To the gut.
What's next?
All the way up. Crucifix.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sid taking Hogan down. I can't lie, this is quite fun. We've got 2 WrestleMania main events with Sid. One will happen. Oh, we uploaded while I'm away. I'll obviously pre-record it. Now a quick kick out by Sid Justice. I think the way I'm trying to think how many I have to do while I'm gone. Because today's Wednesday, it's WrestleMania 8, so I guess the last one I'd have to do would be 15. And then I'd come back for WrestleMania 2000, which isn't too bad. If you're watching them on Twitch, you'll see them pre-recorded. If you're watching them on YouTube, they'll be going out on the day they're meant to. More powerbombing action by Sid.
Just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
And Hulk Hogan has faced many a challenger at WrestleMania. I mean, it's not challenger because it's not title limit, but faced many an opponent at WrestleMania, but maybe not one quite like Sid Justice. And will Sid be able to defeat the Immortal One? He seems to be doing a good job so far. Taking down Hulk Hogan.
Gets the shoulder up and one.
Kick out.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Well, I didn't know it wasn't enough. It might have been. All right.
He's in his grasp.
Oh.
Big knee by Justice. But yeah, I thought I'd put the timer on. It turns out I've forgotten. I also made sure to get Harvey Whippleman as well. Feel like it was only right. Sid now working on Hogan in the corner. Wildly missing, and Hogan knew it was coming. Sid putting his guard up. Hogan not caring. Lifting the big man towards a rope. Supplanting him. I don't know if the audio's bugging out on the game. I hope it's not, but it could be. Bugging out a bit in my ears. Hogan with a clothesline in the corner to Sid. I mean, Hogan does win this match. I believe it's the only WrestleMania main event that ends in disqualification. That's always fun. You know, good little disqualification in your main event. Never hurt anyone. Am I right? I watched this match last night because I'm starting to watch every... I said I'm starting to. The idea kind of came from me watching every WrestleMania main event as well while I'm doing this. And it is garbage. It really is garbage. But what can you do? Big boot from Sid. And another big boot from Sid Justice. Kick out still by Hogan. Eventually we'll get to the good matches. It's just going through these not so good matches at first. And then we'll get there. We'll get there, I'm sure.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring.
Hogan's able to avoid that. These two showing
Sid avoiding Hogan. Big back body drop by Sid. Hogan has never been dominated at WrestleMania like this. Maybe picked the wrong fight when he picked to cross Sid Justice, who's taking any shortcut to try and win this one. Dragging Hogan across the ring. That's a 300-pound man. That is a 300-pound man that Justice is dragging across the ring. Another neck crank.
just cranking ahead.
Will we see Hogan knocked off his perch here at WrestleMania 8? Or will will Hulk Hogan, the immortal Hulk Hogan I should say, power through? Sid Justice, like we said, has given Hogan a challenge that he's never had before.
Just an onrush of offense here.
And now Sid Justice will lock Hogan in submission. His leg is under the rope, so it's just it's more to wear down the Immortal One rather than win the match. And now Sid. Chokeslam blocked by the Immortal One. And a chokeslam of Hogan's own to Sid Justice. Big boot avoided. Hogan manages to get Sid in the corner. And another clothesline on the way from Hogan. And now, what is Hogan thinking? Sid powering him off. Jesus Christ, the power by that right hand. I don't want to be on the end of that. I'll tell you that much for free.
And sent right into the corner.
No, I'm not exactly. I'm not a hater of Sid. I quite like Sid. But how he got to WrestleMania main events is absolutely beyond me.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
2 WrestleMania main events by ad, and no, this is no like, no slight to the guy, no, shade throwing at the guy. So I actually did like him. He was one of the actually more likable big guys of the time, in my opinion. I remember that period, 1996, when he was feuding with Michaels, and everyone bloody loved him. He just became like kind of an anti-hero. I don't know, but he's never exactly been all that in a squared circle. And the 2 WrestleManias he's main evented are arguably 2 WrestleManias that should have had different main events. Because of course this one should have been Hogan versus Flair, and obviously if they changed that, then it should have been Savage versus Flair closing the show. Because A, the belt was on the line, and B, Hulk Hogan didn't need the WrestleMania main event. And then at WrestleMania 13, kicks out. At WrestleMania 13, it should have been Brett versus Michaels 2. That was WrestleMania 13's original plan. Then Michaels lost his smile as Sid brings Hogan back into the ring. So then it was going to be, I don't remember what the main event was going to be after that. Brett versus Austin should have main evented in that no DQ match. It didn't. Sid continues to go to work in the corner of Hogan. And then we ended up with Sid versus Undertaker, which is fine, because it got the Undertaker's first championship win, which is absolutely fine by me. But it's just the two WrestleManias he main evented, he shouldn't have main evented. Hogan, distracted by Whippleman, manages to get away from the manager of Sid. Clothesline will take out Hogan in the corner, and Sid for a cover now. Hogan kicking out at 2. So it's a difficult one, because I do like, never the greatest wrestler, incredible power though, and a wrestler that I didn't mind, to be honest. But it shouldn't have the WrestleMania main event, is my point. As for tomorrow, I said I probably wouldn't do the Hulk Hogan shtick with Yokozuna, but I kind of might. I don't know, it might be funny. I don't know how I'd do it, so I don't think I will, but it would be funny as well. Sid taking Hogan over. Jesus Christ. See what I mean? The power of this man. Power slam by Justice. Hogan out again, but it's just got to be a matter of time now, surely. Knee by Justice. And Hogan has taken a lot of punishment this match. More punishment than you probably see him taking in a WrestleMania main event usually. Hogan just trying to make the move away from Justice and taking down Justice. And a knee to follow up. Arguably, Sid Justice maybe should have been the WWE champion heading into this event. If it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, he maybe would have been. Nerve hold now by the Hulkster. Try to wear down Justice. Will it work?
longevity.
It doesn't. Not on that occasion anyway. Hogan rolling out the way. Catching Justice with a reversal. The big man just too much to hold. Into the corner now goes Justice at the hands of Hogan.
Here we go.
And the 10 punches from Hogan in the corner. But Sid taking Hogan down. And it's going for a choke slam again. Hogan just trying desperately to fight out of it, trying to stay one step ahead of Justice here.
It's been an hellacious encounter thus far.
The tides have swung
So far, Hogan
It's anyone's guess how this
not been hit by a big Sid move yet, but Sid avoided Hogan's big match enders as well. I'm glad that you can do these matches on the game because it makes it a lot more entertaining than the real life matches. Sid continuing the knees. That knee might be the end of Hogan though. In the corner once again, cover on the Hulkster. And again another kick out by the Hulkster. But it's got to just be a matter of time now. Sid has been dissecting Hogan for a good 10 minutes at the very least here now. And it's just a matter of how much more can the Immortal One take. Is he going to prove to be immortal? Tonight here at WrestleMania 8. Sid continuing to just beat the hell out of Hogan. Shoulder tackle.
Hulkster's in a disheartening position.
Here's Hogan sent flying.
Sid sending Hogan to the outside.
WWE Universe is pouring
Mixed
more
reaction
fuel on his
to Sid
fire
Justice
right
here
now.
at the Hoosier Dome.
Tagging this outside.
Sid meeting Hogan on the outside. And this isn't going to do any favours for Hogan. Jesus. 2 count by the referee just now. Into the steps goes Hogan. Gosh, excuse me, my voice is going. Now the barrier. I think Sid just tried to wear down Hogan so much he can't get back in the ring.
He's got to reevaluate his approach at this point.
Elbow to follow up.
For added measure.
Will that do it for
Coming back into the
Justice
ring, back to the
here at
action.
WrestleMania 8?
They need to be aware of a count out right now.
He's staring his opponent down. Getting
An
into
8
that
count
zone.
on the Hulkster.
Cutting off the count
Makes it
in
back
the nick
in.
of time.
But Sid catches a backbreaker.
Does he get him here?
How much more does Hulk Hogan have in him? That's the question. The answer is a bit more just
Inhuman
yet.
at this point.
Down on the knee. Hulk Hogan busted open. Now Sid. Boston Crab
And he locks in the Boston
from
Crab.
Justice.
Do it now.
Will
Live
Hogan
to
tap
fight
or will
another day.
Hogan be able to power out one more time against a man arguably with more power than him? He doesn't come up against many men with more power than him.
Nice counter.
Sid might be one of them. Big boot
You can
Look at it here.
and a cover.
No.
And Sid kicking out the big boot.
You are not alone in your shot.
Hogan's
Cole. We
got
all
one
thought
more
that was
move
it.
left in his arsenal. And here it comes. Leg drop
Hogan might have just ended this one.
and a cover.
Well, so much
Sid
for that.
kicking out
Cheaters never prosper, Corey.
of the immortal leg drop. How has Sid done that then? I think Sid was the first ever to kick out of the immortal leg drop as well.
He's really
Hogan gonna risk it all to beat Justice here.
look out.
Power slam by Justice.
20 seconds away.
Now he's lining
from
up
seeing the
Hulk.
immortal fall.
Jesus Christ. Power bomb by Sid.
No doubt that has Hogan phased.
Shoulders down.
How do you beat Immortal Hulk Hogan? That was Sid's home run shot.
How this one is still going on.
That was Sid's bread and butter.
Heads out of the ring,
Now he's
but
in
needs to be
absolute
mindful of the
disbelief.
referee's count here.
Frustrated now at the fact that he couldn't put Hogan away with that power bomb.
What is this superstar thinking?
Anyone could get it at
They're
ringside
thinking
now.
about the
Hogan,
end, finishing this thing off by
the
any
man in the
means
ring, doesn't want to
necessary.
take on Sid. Sid daring him to come out, which he does.
He's outside
Right
the
hands
ring
by
now.
Sid now.
He's got a plan.
Gets
And it's
put
just
into the
frustration
barricade.
now. Sid needs to make sure he doesn't get himself disqualified here.
Driven into the barricade. Oh, he slammed
This is
his
just
face into the
unmitigated
barricade.
frustration now by Sid.
Big
Big boot.
Incredible.
And now what is Sid thinking?
Now possibly
The
setting
nerve
up
hold
for
on the
some-
outside.
Targeting a shoulder
By
with
hook
the
or by crook.
This won't win
Sid
the match,
Justice.
but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent.
It's around.
Gonna beat Hulk Hogan tonight, it seems.
He's back into the ring.
An 8 count now. Hulk
leaves
Hogan
the
breaking
ring,
the
but he
count.
will lose this
So
match
maybe
by
he shouldn't have
count
done. Now Sid, the one in the ring, wait for the
You can
ref
tell he's
to
feeling
make the
it now.
count. Hulk
This
Hogan
fight is pumping
wants to end
him
this
up.
definitively. Now Sid awaiting Hogan.
What a counter by Hogan. Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Into the corner and slamming Sid down. How does neither man put the other man away? Sid is the first one ever to kick out the immortal leg drop. Hulk Hogan kicking out of the power bomb. It's just a madness at this point. Sid just going to work now. This frustration being let out. Again, Sid needs to watch so he doesn't get disqualified if he wants to beat the immortal one. As does Hogan. Sid getting back in it though. And these two are just going hell for leather here. But every time Hogan tries to mount some offense, Sid takes him down.
Oh, the elbow drop for added measure. A well-timed dodge.
See what I mean?
He was elusive there.
Big boot avoided by Hogan this time though. Hogan trying to fight back with a headbutt.
Here we go.
And another choke slam. Finally connects from Sid. Will Sid be victorious at WrestleMania? Powerbomb again to the immortal one.
Good night. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, kicks in.
And again.
You can't keep the Hulkster down. You can't trample
Sid.
on Hulkamania. Not tonight, brother.
He's absolutely he's angry now if he wasn't before. Now Sid getting a chair.
Just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
And he's hitting Hogan over the head with it. He's had about enough here at WrestleMania 8.
This superstar's now disqualified.
Hulk Hogan winning by disqualification, but Sid just couldn't take anymore. Sid had just had enough of the immortal one. And by disqualification, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan victorious at WrestleMania 8. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow for WrestleMania 9 between Bret Hart and Yokozuna. Bye for now.